Hi then, just looking around the Commonwealth again. I found a little thing on my map that I hadn't noticed before. It seems to be on the PRYDWEN. I don't remember downloading a mod that added anything to the PRYDWEN recently. I wonder if it's some kind of unlocked settlement kind of thing that I wasn't aware of. But anyway, so I'm travelling to the PRYDWEN and here I come. PRYDWEN QUARTIER? What the heck is that? I looked in my mods, I can't see any mention of a PRYDWEN QUARTIER. And I'm sure I've been on the PRYDWEN quite a few times in the past. Yeah, both on the Xbox and on the PS4. So this area here, maybe I just haven't explored properly. I don't bloody know. But yeah, it was really weird. I went to Shipwreck Island, which is a new settlement mod. I did a video of that. You can see in the description. I've put little links here, so you can see that if you want to look at it. But it also showed up on the map at the same time as the Shipwreck Island. There was a little sort of Brotherhood of Steel looking emblem, which was confusing the heck out of me. And it seemed to be like near the PRYDWEN, and it turned out it was on the PRYDWEN. And it's this PRYDWEN QUARTIER, which seems to be like a, I don't know, maybe it's like a bedroom. Or it's like a, I don't know, like a room or something. It hasn't got an awful lot of loot in here or anything. I was thinking for a second maybe it's something I can, like as a headquarters for myself, I could make it into a, you know, maybe I could, you know, build in there or something, but it didn't seem to be the case. So that was a bit of a mystery. I have no idea where that came from. Has it been there all along and I never actually noticed it? I'm sure it hasn't been. I can be a bit dense sometimes, but I'm pretty sure I would have noticed it if it had been there. So yeah, that's the thing. I keep downloading mods, especially settlement ones. This is me trying to see if it's a try and get into the workbench mode there, but obviously it's not available. Anyway, so I thought I'd just go and check out these other things on my map here. Looks like some new things that I think what happens, I download mods, especially settlement mods, and I don't go and investigate them straight away. I leave sort of, I have them there, and then eventually I think, oh, I'm bound to come across this place eventually. But yeah, or sometimes I seek it out, but yeah. This time I just see it pop up on my map marker and I thought, oh, I'll go and check that out. Also, I don't remember ever coming to the back of the PRYDWEN like this. But I'm assuming it's always been able to do that. Just I've never ventured this, you know, out the back door kind of thing. For now. Anyway, so I did a little bit of jetpacking. Falling short because I haven't got the best jetpack mod. I've got the no AP cost, whatever, no fusion core cost, but it's not as powerful as the jetpack mod on the Xbox that I've got. You can fly quite far with that, but this one's minimal. But it was quite good though. It was quite a good little journey because I found an underwater plane rather. Obviously fell short of the airport when the bomb struck. But this place here that I'm heading towards, I have been here plenty of times. There's a lot of super mutants there. I quite like sitting in my settlement at the airport, Boston Airport, and using my sniper rifle to shoot them from the other side of the water. It's quite fun because they can't hit you back. Yeah, it's quite a challenge as well, actually, taking them out from the other side of the river. Sometimes I shoot them with bazooka. But yeah. Anyway, so trudging along, it's quite annoying in the water, especially if you've got power armor on, and the light is crap under there as well. It's really hard to really see. Should be more powerful. I'm sure they can make more powerful head beams on your armor. It always seems pretty low light, the old armor lighting. But they needed some high beams. Right, so we're getting towards this place, Long Wharf. Here you go, Long Wharf it's called. Right, now I believe this. I originally uploaded this. I couldn't remember this Long Wharf. I thought, oh, I don't know what this Long Wharf is. I have no idea if it was a settlement or what. I just uploaded this because I did quite some good killing here. I quite like the killing. If I do a good killing, I like to share it with whatever 2 or 3 people on the YouTube will watch it. Normally just me. But yeah, so I got out the Whirlwind, which is my bleeding. What are they called, these ones? Minigun, is it? And I hit them to pieces. Totally destroyed them. Yeah, in about 2 seconds flat, they reaped the whirlwind, a whirlwind of blood, their own blood, a whirlwind of blood and bullets. Yeah, that's poetry for the Commonwealth for you. So anyway, it turns out this is a settlement. This area here is a moddable settlement. Now let me just find you the description on the Bethesda page. This is called, it's actually called Waterfront Settlement Project by Spacetimebender for the PS4. It's got a 5-star rating out of 23 ratings so far, and I'm going to give it 5 stars as well because it's pretty damn smart. It says, just outside a financial district along the waterfront, a smooth group of settlers have staked their claim to a few buildings and made it their home. In the little town of Long Wharf, you'll find an armour, clothing vendor, a weapons vendor, an antique shop, and a small diner. Yeah? I didn't come in from that direction though, but later on in the video you'll see me get towards that area and talk to these people. Right, so here's an interesting thing for a modern settlement. You've got a choice of buttons here where you can clean up trash, just get rid of those mutant decorations, and also get rid of the mutant bodies. I couldn't get that to work actually to start off with, but then I looked it up in the mod description now that I've worked out what it is, and you've got to tap the button twice apparently, so you've got to do a double tap on it to actually clear stuff automatically. But I like doing the junk myself anyway. It's a bit strange. I find it quite therapeutic to go around and get rid of all the junk myself. And I'm not one of these people to leave the rubbish on the ground. Like some people like to think that, you know, rubbish on the ground, oh, it's you know, how it should be in the Commonwealth, whatever. This is post-nuclear war. But no, because the one thing you'll be able to do is sweep up rubbish. So why would you leave it? It's the one way. You can't build a wall out of 3 pencils or a saucepan, although you can in the game. But you could sweep up all the rubbish off the floor, so that's annoys me when people don't clear it up. Not because I'm particularly fastidious about tidying up in real life, but you know, when you can do it with just a click of a button, I find it therapeutic and cathartic and whatever. I just do it. So you're gonna watch the rest of this video is me clearing up rubbish. No, actually, it's not all of it, but I should have probably cut down the clearing up rubbish bit. Feel free if you want to skip the bit where I'm clearing up rubbish. You may want to go a little bit further on in the video to watch me fighting some things and discovering the other part of the waterfront settlement where I find the shopping area. And I get into a fight with some things. Oh, it's all good, interesting stuff. But for the moment, I'm just going to look at all this. You got, was it ceramic, is it? Ceramic and kind of concrete, I think I'm picking up there. So it's all good stuff. Right, now this area has changed a little bit with the mod. Apparently a couple of bits have been built on the side of the pier, of the wharf kind of thing. So like a couple of wooden platforms have been built by the side to help you if you want to create a pier. So it's kind of like a helpful little thing added by the mod developer. So that's cool. What I said the mod developer's name was again? It's Spacetimebender. They've created 30 mods already, so yeah, I'll have to check out the other mods. If they're all as good as this one, then yeah, you should check them out as well. Go and check out their page on Bethesda and go and download some of their stuff. Right, it says here to find it, the best way to find it initially is just to travel to the Custom House Tower. It also says this is very much a work in progress. There's so much to build on this area, and I've only scratched the surface so far of what I want to do. I tried to make it as customizable as possible. There are toggle switches, hit them twice next to the workbench, which can make your settlement clean if that's how you like to play, or you can keep it all wastelanded up. Stuff there, so go along there. The frame rate says, I tried to keep the frame rate above 25 for this whole place. It was not easy. Also, there's no borders, no green border around it, because apparently I didn't realise this, but with the mods you can't, especially the PS4, you can't create new borders. You can only use existing borders from another settlement and kind of port them in here, so you can never get it to be exactly how you want it. So rather than putting a green border around it, this person has put, I think they said lanterns. They put lanterns around which help you to mark out the edge of the border. But yeah, I don't know why there's walls here. I might get rid of those because the walls behind seem to be perfectly okay. The only slight niggle with this area is the fact that there's some buildings here you don't seem to be able to get into, which is quite annoying. Yeah, just I don't know. It's like you think about it, getting into buildings would be pretty simple. There's only like, you know, glass windows you can break, or there's wooden paneling put over a door you could easily kick down. But yeah, unfortunately in game you can't do that, so I'll have to probably be forced to build stuff when we start, rather than just living in a nice comfortable building. But never mind. There is also boats. Apparently they've made it nav meshable on the boat, so if you decide that you want to live on the boat over there, then you can put stuff on there, because who doesn't want to live on a boat? I think that's what the Modern Warfare says, which is fair enough. With the waves lapping against the bows, and if anything big and bad comes along, you can just cast anchor and get the heck out of there, can't you? That'd be cool actually. Fallout 5 if there was more boats. A bit of boaty action, that'd be fun, wouldn't it? After all, you do get a boat to Far Harbour, so it's surprising there's not an awful lot more boat travel really. You know, why don't your provisioners, rather than using sub-Brahmins, which is a Brahmin that can go underwater. You must have seen those sub-Brahmins. I think they'd use boats instead. They could travel up and down the rivers, taking, you know, obviously then you get pirates, wouldn't you? Which is, yeah, fair enough. That'd add a whole new interesting angle to it. Pirates of the Commonwealth. Ah. So yeah, just having a little. I haven't built anything on here yet. It was quite late at night actually when I did this. I wasn't actually planning to do the video when I came here, so it just happened. Yeah, as you can see, clearing up the rubbish, picking up all that lovely ceramic. Is it ceramic and concrete? I can't read it out. The trouble is with when I'm doing narration, it's on a small screen, so I can't actually read what's on the screen. It's quite annoying. But yeah, that's where they've built a little wooden platform, so you can build a pier off of that if you want to. I think it would be quite hard to glitch that in without. Oh yeah, I still couldn't get rid of the bodies at this time. I was hitting the buttons. I thought enough, but nothing was happening. I think it has to be a double click. Double click to get rid of the bodies, get rid of the super mutant decoration. And there is a building you can get into here as well. But I don't think you can do any building inside it. I did go in there later on, you'll see. It's a bit annoying actually. It's a bit annoying to have a nice open place like this, but you can't actually go inside into a building. And also there's a super mutant in there as well, so I don't know if he's going to respawn. I'm assuming the super mutants you've killed now won't respawn when you come back here. They always did previously. Apparently further along the walkway here where you get to the shopping area, there's an enemy spawn point. Apparently it's been left in place, but I think that the model said that they've moved it along a bit, so you will get encounters just along from here. Oh, it'll take a lot of time clearing this up. I do like the clearing up process though, but as I say, if you want to skip to the action, I'm not sure how much further along it is. I probably should have got rid of all this actually, but I don't know. There's something therapeutic about watching me clean things up. Oh well, it's therapeutic to me anyway. Yeah, oh yeah, so easy. Why is it not this easy to clean up in real life? And you see, you do get quite a lot of stuff from clearing up all this rubbish as well. It's quite useful. And you're on the water as well, so I'm assuming you'll be able to stick water purifiers in the water there also. Is this actually ocean out here, or sea, or is it estuary, or what is it at Boston? What ocean is that? Come on, anyone good at their geography know what ocean you're looking at when you're in Boston? Pacific? Atlantic? Be one of them two, wouldn't it? Or it could just be a bay, like an estuary leading into the ocean. I'm not too sure. Anyway, yeah, I smacked it with my. I got annoyed with it. I just smacked it with my mini gun, the old whirlwind. But I think I got it in the end. Actually, I must have double clicked. I didn't notice them flashing red like this when I was actually doing the recording. They do seem to flash red quite a bit, kind of like pulsing. But there you see, I must have done the right amount of clicks because the bodies have all gone. I don't know if the bodies would go automatically if you left them long enough. It doesn't matter anyway, you got that button there. And it's got rid of all the decoration as well that wouldn't let me scrap. So it's a nice clean looking settlement, and here's this door I told you about. Alright, so I'll quickly go inside here. Right, and I don't think you can build in here. And I imagine if you built a settlement here, would your settlers actually come in here and use this room? I don't think they would. They might do, but not too worried. Quite annoying. It's just, well, not annoying, it's a shame, that's all. It's a shame that you can't utilise this room, at least I don't believe you'll be able to. I did try and enter the build menu, but yeah, it didn't work, so I'm assuming that you cannot. It's a shame. But I think the mod is in progress. The model said that there was. Yeah, see, I tried to go into build mode, and all I did was go into third person, so. Yeah, I think the model said it's work in progress. They're going to be adding as much to it as possible. They work mainly on the PS4, I think, and they're going to make missions from here. They can, I don't know, just more functionality, stuff like that. And if there's any problems, get in touch with them and they'll try and sort it out for you. So it's like a good model for who's following up on their stuff, and is also very approachable by the looks of it for any questions or inquiries or whatever. But yeah, so I just thought I'd come up on the roof because I like to build on the roof quite often, but it's not very flat, this one, for building on. It's quite a bumpy old roof here, and it's quite high as well. So I've not actually checked out if the actual build area encompasses this height. Actually, that's something to look into. But looking at the novelness of the roof, I don't think I'll be building up here anyway. It's too up and down. Although you do get a bloody good view up here. Maybe I could just build like one kind of crow's nest, looking out. Maybe one at each end, and a walkway of some kind connecting to. That'd be an interesting project to try and build. So yeah, I might consider that when I get to build this place. Right, so anyway, if you was looking for a battle, here it comes. You've got some action. But there's a couple of turret guns here, which apparently are in one mod to protect this area from the spawning point. So obviously up there. Right now, super mutant here. So I here, and then I see another person who I assume is also a mutant or an enemy. So I shoot, and it turns out to be sorry, Brotherhood Paladins. I didn't realise you'll be sitting in the same room as a blinking super mutant now, did I? So I've accidentally fired upon you, and now I think we've become enemies. Yes. They don't seem to actually be attacking me there, but they were coming up red on the targeting, which made me think that there was now enemies. Now this one doesn't. This Brotherhood Knight is still okay with me, but you know, it looks to me like Q is firing upon the Paladins. So I kind of ignored her, but I don't mind them. So they're my friends. But yeah, I think she might be trying to fire past me with raiders. And super mutants as well. There's one super mutant, a few raiders, so it's quite an active area when you first come here. Turret guns. I mean, is that a raided area that's going to respawn, or is this just not turret guns normally aren't a spawn thing, are they? They're normally there all the time. Yeah, they come back after a while, so it's like a random encounter kind of spawn, more like a regular thing. Oh yeah, you can get to see my quite useless sniping skills. Then I'm not really concentrating sniper on this playthrough. Well, I have up the sniper level, but it still seems to be quite bad, especially for targeting. Look, 8% or so, 5%. I think she was hidden behind. The enemy was hidden behind, but yeah, even ones that don't have a very good look. This 11%, 11% body shot from this way up. Bit of sniper skill and a long range. What do we call it? Scope. You'd think I'd have a better chance of hitting than this, but never mind. Right, yeah, so when it's like that, you're better off just trying to do it by eye. And this one got behind cover, so I thought I'd hit them with the old slam. Just get some height up, and then drop like a ton of bricks. Bang! And I think that did the trick. Unless they happen to be killed at the same moment as me landed by somebody else. But yeah, I'm going to take credit for it anyway. I'm going to take credit with a slammaroo kill there. Right, there is another encounter that comes after this that I didn't actually, I didn't recall. I thought I had uploaded it, but I didn't. Yeah, never mind. Right, so this I'm going to show you around the shop. I'm going to have a quick look around the shopping area that was described. First of all, I was checking with the Brotherhood. They don't seem to be too annoyed that I accidentally shot at them. So maybe I was mistaken and they weren't annoyed with me in the first place. So I say this is called Waterfront Settlement Project. And it is a project that's ongoing, still being worked on. So make sure you download it and see how this progresses. And so this area I'm going to now, you've got all these various vendors. So that's not bad if you're in need of shopping. The armour, clothing vendor, weapons vendor, an antique shop, and a small diner. Yes. What does the antique shop sell? Is that just a general trader? Also, apparently there's a small clinic somewhere along the road as well. And the camp of super mutants, which you know I've already cleared out. Because if you cleared it out, the townspeople might even be grateful enough to let you use the workbench there and help make the town even more prosperous. Yeah, so basically kill the super mutants, and then yeah, you feel free to do what you like
If you
there,
don't
really.
mind, prefer to just talk
Right,
shop
now,
for now.
I was
Got a lot
thinking,
of
I was trying to
quality
see if I
goods
could
here.
equip the people, or if they give me any missions or anything like that, but no, it doesn't appear to be. And maybe I didn't like that blinking. That looked really bad in there, the massive load of bricks sticking out the side of the wall and blocking the door. But I'm assuming that's impossible to get rid of, otherwise I'm sure the model would have got rid of it. It does look rather naff. I'm assuming they've opened up the building and that's how it was inside already somehow. I'm not too sure. I don't remember it from when I came here in a vanilla game. But anyway, so this is the main shopping area. You've got three or four levels, I think. So what's this? I'll decide to back out. Right? Oh yeah, I want to show you where it is on the map. Trying to remind myself. Waterfront Apartments. That's it. Right near Custom House. So that's the best place to get to it. If you want to, once you've downloaded it, if you want to come straight here, go straight to the Custom House. Whatever it was called. I missed the the name of it. Custom House Tower. That's it. Right, so this guy didn't want to talk. I'm not sure if he's a vendor, but maybe it's because it's late at night. Maybe he wasn't willing to sell to me at this time of the night, which is fair enough. Clothing. Yeah, it's quite a few floors here. I think he said that there's I'm sure I read there was an extra room with a bedroom with a couple of cats. I wonder if this is the room but there's somebody already in the bed. So yeah. So I've not really looked around it. It was late at night as well, so I just quickly had in real time as well as in game time. So I didn't want to spend too long. This is really just the first impressions kind of video. It's not a full-in review of it, but yeah, it gives you a good idea of what we'll get if you decide to download it and come to this area. So yeah, quite a nice building area on the long wharf there, and a good little shopping place. Yeah, so if you've got stuff you want to flog, or if you're looking to buy something, then get your butt down to the Waterfront Settlement, the Waterfront Housing Project, whatever it was called. I've got a bad memory. It's called Waterfront Settlement Project. That's it. I knew that, honestly. Yeah, there is another encounter later, just quite near here. Some more raiders, kind of high up, sort of to the left of where I'm standing now. Managed to jetpack up there and take them out. One of them was a legendary raider. But yeah, for some reason it didn't upload that clip, which is a shame. And I was trying to remember this place, 35 Court. I don't recall this place. Oh yeah, it's got some turret guns. Yeah, so I'm going to check out this 35 Court. I might do a video of it. I just looked it up. It is in the actual main game. There's quite a lot of battling to go inside here. Robots and gunners, or maybe raiders inside. Assaultrons and sentry bots inside, apparently. But also a suit of power armor. Not that I actually need another suit of power armor. No, I haven't even got the ability to carry it. But yeah, I might go in there and check it out. Here it is, watching the video. Hopefully you'll enjoy that mod. Go and download it. It's bloody good, I reckon so. Anyway, 5 stars definitely.